engine running. Sequence start. 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Don't fly the media.
But ladies and gentlemen, we have Keith Rice from Hounds, the lead Negro, only Negro.
The only Negro.
In the motherfucking band. And they just dropped a EP, 5 tracks, 12 minutes, and some change long. It should be motherfucking longer, but it's pretty motherfucking dope. You need to go check it out on SoundCloud.
Oh, yeah,
Hounds, all capital letters, EP. How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I can't complain.
How was your weekend?
It was good. Just to clarify what you sending out.
I fucked up.
I can curse, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can say whatever the fuck you want.
Well, you sent out fucked up directions, so that ain't my fault.
No, I didn't.
Oh, he putting the blame on you, bro.
And the beat drop.
Nuh-uh. Hold on. What directions did you go off?
I ended up on Sentinella.
No, which directions? I sent it a text or email.
I put the email he sent me. I put that address into Waze, and then it went wrong. When I just clicked it and it went to the regular map shit, it sent me here.
Well, Waze fucked up.
Yeah, it did.
Damn.
Waze ain't the way.
Waze ain't the way. Go to Google.
But yeah, nah, man, I'm good. My weekend was straight.
Hey, you fucked up, man. I'm sorry. You straight?
Yeah, it was straight.
You faded? How you doing, man?
I'm good.
You still promoting this tape?
Yeah, man. That's all I've been doing. You know, trying to make sure people get to take it in and enjoy it.
Like, what's your plans for it? Like, what's going down?
Get this next video shot. Keep on, making sure we get to be heard around the city, playing live. You know, start working on the next project and just keep it consistent.
Oh, real deal.
Yeah.
Bet. Now, this project, it came out, I was looking at it on SoundCloud, and I saw the release date said, like, December 10th or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all just put it out, like, recently, right?
Yeah, I had it up there just because I wanted to let a couple people that I'd already had waiting on it, just to let them check it out, just to get their input before I just put it out, because it was something totally different than what I usually did, so I was kind of a little bit nervous about it.
What do you mean, as far as, like, the music?
Yeah, it was a little bit like less flamboyant. It was a little bit more mature, and it was just it was more musical than anything. There was not too many outside sources for different sounds and stuff, so it was just real raw.
Got you. Now, the last time you was up here, I didn't know you was even a part of a band. Do you remember him mentioning a band?
No, I knew he was a part of a band.
I didn't get that part.
No, I knew he was part of a band. I knew he played a lot of instruments, but I know he was part of a band. I know he had people.
I missed that shit.
Yeah, I mean,
I swear we talked about it.
I thought you were the band. You told me you played like 8 instruments. I thought you were solo.
For that record, I was. It was just me. But then after we put the band together kind of to just at first back the songs that I put out on that first record. But then we started doing stuff on our own, and it was like, all right, we're a band now, so we might as well put this out.
What made you guys put out a full out project?
Man,
like what sparked that idea?
We enjoy playing with each other. It's fun as hell, man. Like they're not as talkative as I am, or I'm not even that talkative. So it's taking me a lot to come up here and just talk. But no, man,
it's all good.
We enjoy playing music, man. It makes people happy. We it was 3 people that came from totally different backgrounds of playing, but we all had some kind of similar understanding. So we just figured it out, and we just took a lot of inspirations that we already had solidified in our own places and brought them together, and at the same time tried to make something new and old at the same time. Bank asked me about he told me you guys were listening to the song
Girls Are Too Grays. Yeah, that's my favorite song on the project, bro.
Man, that's my favorite song in life, bro.
Really? I heard you say that was one of your most difficult songs to even write and record.
Recording it, we had to play it several times throughout the whole day. Just it's it's like going back to a style of recording that isn't really used much. I'm pretty sure, you know, a bunch of bands do it, but just for something that's so hip-hop oriented, it's not, you know, you're not having to actually go learn these songs first, then go in the studio and play them until it's right. So that was just something else, but especially for that, because that was like a big mixture of genres, so it kind of took a lot out of us, but I'm so satisfied with the product.
I remember
Girls in the Graves too.
Yeah, that's what we talking about. Remember we were on the way home?
Yeah, you had your Prince. We was like, did he hit his Prince? Like he had a Prince. Then he had some mic. You feel me? He had a lot of you
when
know.
The
we
hook
was
came
talking
on,
about it.
I looked at Bank and I'm like, is that him singing?
I'm like, it has to be. He sings. So
yeah, so y'all thought that was, so you were questioning if that was me singing on the hook?
I was. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Not the main part where it sounds like an old white dude.
No, the part where you go, it's been a long time. I was like, that's not him. Is it him?
I'm like, that's him. I'm like, then we hit the I'm like, that's nigga, that's shit.
Crazy.
I was wishing you hit it a little harder and longer. You feel me? Like, you know what?
I was glad y'all even got past that point, because it's like a totally different, like leading up to that part of the song, it's just some other shit that, like, I mean, I wasn't banging that as a kid or anything like that, so
yeah,
you know.
That's the way you did the hook on that. That's not something a lot of people can do, because like a lot of rappers and a lot of just like artists, period, they don't really realize that their voice is an instrument, and the way you bend it, the way you say certain words can kind of convey a message that you're trying to get across.
Definitely.
Like, did that come to you naturally, or is that something you had to learn?
As I developed singing, rapping, and all this other stuff, I had to, I never really had a defined voice that was like, okay, that sounds like, I know this is his song. Because, like, for some reason, every time I do a song, it just sounds totally different. So, with, like, for instance, that song, like, I went into it with, like, all right, let me see, like, since my shit is always gonna end up sounding like two different people or whatever the case is, I'm gonna like really go hard. Like, I smoked a grip of cigarettes, got drunk as hell, like for 3 days straight, just to get that white dude voice out.
That raspy voice.
Like,
you needed that. That was your like, I'm gonna need that type of voice for this type of track.
I ain't even gonna lie, when I wrote the song, I was sad, and at the same time, like, I've never had to push my voice that hard, so I was like recording it in my keyboardist's house, and it's a house full of musicians, so like it's like 12 in the morning, and I'm just yelling at the top of my lungs just to like open my voice up that wide, because like I already talk soft and shit.
Yeah.
So
that's why I was like, is that him? Because you know, we've had conversations before, and I already know your voice is like that. So to hear you like that, I was like, this can't be him. Like,
no, but seeing him perform live, I could say it's him, because I seen him perform live, and his voice does change, and he smoked cigarettes before the show, but still, you feel me?
I gotta hear this song.
Yeah. Well, before we get into that, can you tell the people what it's about? What is Girls with Two Graves about? Is it about a girl?
Yeah,
It's about,
who broke your heart, bro?
She broke your heart. It's like, and like she buried two graves.
No, I like the girl with two graves part. I just saw that on the newspaper. Like, I was explaining all this on my Instagram. Like, I was at my folks' house one day and just walking through the dining room, and the newspaper said something related to having something with a girl with two graves, and it wasn't girl with two graves exactly, but I saw that and was like, I'm gonna just steal it because that sounds tight as fuck. Like, ain't nobody named the song "Girl with Two Graves," and then, I mean, what, you know, if somebody stop fucking with you or she mad, she don't call you no more. So, and that's it.
Okay. Fuck yeah. I feel like we gotta get into that.
Hey, we gotta play this girl. Hey, but is it all produced by you? All live instruments, but the band?
This is like the stuff you heard, like the prior album, and like the stuff you see on my Instagram. That's all me. But this was a 3-person process, ideologies.
So y'all was in the room for all 5 tracks in the room together, making these beats and sounds and choruses and melodies and everything.
As far as the vocal, like all the writing of the vocals and shit like that, that's all me. But as far as musically conceptualized, that's all 3 of us.
All right, now, hey, we have Keith Rice in the motherfucking house, Straight Out the Trunk Radio. We have Hounds, you know, Hounds EP. Go get that on SoundCloud. We gotta talk about that too, you know. We gotta talk about the streaming and all that as well, you know. Spotify, iTunes. But yeah, we gonna get into that. We gonna get into Girl with Two Graves, the girl who broke his heart. Call in 310-910-9676. Option 1. It's your boy Bankhead.
That guy Monty.
King.
King.
George or Kelly's Ganja Martin.
Oh shit! Turn your shit up on time. Do that. Do that. Do that one more time. Say that one more time, George.
It says George from Kelly's Ganja Martin.
All right, cool. Here we go. Just looking at him, he was like, yes. And he just on stage like, hey, this is my pause. This is gonna be a pause-ass question, no homo-ass question. Is your guitar like an extension of your dick? Pause.
What?
Nah, it's more like a woman.
More of a woman, okay. All right, cool. All right, just asking.
What made you go there though?
That's what I
Like,
was
come
thinking.
on.
Prince once said his guitars is the extension of his penis. So when he is playing, he's playing with for the females to be like, oh.
Well, you know, Santana thought his guitar was a fucking snake at Woodstock. He was all stoned on acid and shit, too.
Hey, you know, this shit happens like that. I'm just saying, man. You feel me? Hey, so we was talking about your shit's only on SoundCloud.
Well, this record is going to be on everything else soon. Probably talking about the one other record I put out prior to this.
Yes.
That was because there's too many samples on there. I'm not trying to get sued.
I understand. Okay.
Ah.
I understand.
Yeah.
Smart man.
Yeah, so just that's the only record that didn't go up.
All right, cool. Because I'm like, man, I love to be playing this on my
Yeah.
Apple iTunes, you know, getting the streams up, you know, making it easy for me to find your shit on SoundCloud. I just finally liked it, so I'll just go to my likes now.
I'm sorry, but
You know,
yeah,
it's all good. It's all good. You know, I'm a real fan, so I do that
I
shit.
can't
You feel me?
I can't afford to get sued.
I understand. You feel me? I really understand you. It's all good.
No, but I appreciate you even asking. That means you really like it.
I do. Hey, so what's gonna be the first single off the tape? Is it gonna be "Girls in the Grave" too?
It's probably gonna be the Nature Boy.
Nature Boy.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's my second favorite record
Thank you.
on that.
All right, let
project.
me ask you. Like, you have a couple of tracks that's less than 2 minutes on here. Like, is that gonna be like the new wave? Because like Lil Pump, he just put out a track, Gucci, and that shit was only 2 minutes and some change, and it's on a Billboard, and that was like the first song under 3 minutes ever to make the Billboard. Is you gonna make like a new trend and like start making songs real less than like 1 minute, 2 minute songs?
Well, I've been doing that for a while, but I mean, as far as a mainstream form, I believe that it's always been on its way to that. Just because, like, what are we doing all day? We're looking at Instagram, so you know, the attention
people
span,
got
attention span getting shorter.
attention
And I mean,
spans.
it's a nice ass hook, and the song goes, so you know, you'll run it back.
When you be writing these songs, is it a collective with the group and the band, or is it all just you?
As far as this set of songs here, when it comes to words, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm usually like, because I'm not gonna be just sitting at my house all day, and I don't want to have to go get outside of the space that it was originally started being created in. So I'll just try to drink real quick and then write whatever I gotta do, and decide if I'm gonna sing, rap, whatever, blah blah blah, and just get to it and knock it out and try to get it out as clean as possible the first time.
Have you ever went like through a hard ass day and like a bad situation, just went straight to the studio and created something?
Back when I was like working at Target, I would go home on my lunch break and make shit and go back. So, yeah.
All right, you feel me? See, he worked at Target and he's still making music. So you
That's
niggas
right.
out there
You gotta stay
who
on your
complain and
hustle.
just stay patient and keep grinding. You feel me? It's all gonna work out. You dig?
Indeed.
For
Oh,
real
yeah.
though.
Yeah, now I want to go back to the Nature Boy track. I want to get into some lyrics on that.
Yeah.
On that record. You said, I'm Ghostface Killer with a fucking Action Bronson mask. I wore this outfit so society will let me eat and pass. Can you elaborate? Is that not what you said? Did I get the lyrics wrong?
I think you might have just threw something off, but that's okay.
Okay, well, correct me. What did you mean with that bar?
It's Ghostface Killer in an Action fucking Bronson mask. I wore this outfit so society would let me eat and pass. That means
I swear that's what I said. That's not what I said.
I don't know what's on your damn laptop.
That's exactly what's on my laptop.
you said I wore this outfit, or you? I don't know.
I said, yeah, I wore this outfit so society will let me eat and pass.
That's what I said. Either way, you got it right.
All right.
That's right.
That means so. Damn, I wasn't ready to actually have to put this into words. So everyone was upset about Action Bronson coming out and being himself, or whatever the case is.
Right,
People calling him a fraud or whatever, just because he sounds similar to Ghostface.
Yeah.
And
they had that whole like little beef.
Right, exactly. I'm a big fan of both.
That shit was classic still, though.
That shit was hilarious. I'm a big fan of both of them. Like, a huge fan. But like, you don't really like. Not to say that he couldn't. Like, we've seen Ghostface on TV or whatever the case is, but
I met him. I'll tell you about that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Real Brooklyn, real New York nigga. Scary as shit.
I imagine.
He got a screwdriver and a pistol in his pocket.
Both?
No, I'm just saying that he just seemed like that type of nigga. His mannerisms and the way he walk and move. Mm-hmm. What up? All right, B, let's take that pic. All right, make that flash on. Like,
so yeah,
and it's just like, hey, hurry up and take that pic, my nigga. I ain't trying to be around this nigga that long.
Yeah, it's too much New York energy. I can't handle it. It's too aggressive. But love New York though. But as far as you were saying about that that line, just saying, we've seen Ghostface in whatever capacity that we have, but like, for hate to say it, a white man to come out with the exact same voice, as far as like the average ear takes it in and like, oh, instantly that sounds like Ghostface to me. For him to be able to come out and do his thing and grow as fast as he did and get accepted, like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
You think it's because he's white?
No, I'm not saying that.
Oh,
I'm just saying, but in society's eyes, it might just be easier for me to just go ahead and just do the same thing I'm doing. But if I put on an Action Bronson mask, I'll just get there quicker instead of just being a black man.
Is that why you got two white people in your band?
No, they actually play their asses off like black people. So,
damn. See, you can be Action Bronson white, but he sound black. So once you hear him, you're gonna be like, my nigga. But when you see him, he's gonna be like, I still support you because you white.
Oh no. Can't do that one. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't know if this is rude or not, but what happened to the other person that worked with y'all?
Who?
Oh, you talking about Nate Passion?
Nate Passion?
Oh, yeah, she's still around.
She around here and there.
Yeah, I just thought about the N-word dropping. That was it. Last time I was here.
Oh, N-word?
Yeah.
Nigga?
Yeah, she was saying nigga like every minute, bro. Like every sentence.
Yeah, so I thought about that before I came up here. But so you saying that's why I thought of that.
For real? Yeah, you don't remember? And he was like, why you saying nigga so much?
Damn. Nope. Shout out name.
Hi.
It's all good. So, are you gonna be making some music videos? Going doing some shows for this project?
Yeah, definitely for the show. As far as I just wanted to get it done. Like, as far as you asking about, like, as well as ties into your question about getting it out on the streaming as well. Like, I sat on it for a very long time, and there was like people, with interest in the project, like, let's get it out or whatever the case is, or we want to help you do these things. So it was like, let me just get it off my chest, and then I'll, put other things into, order later. But yeah, as far as that record, want to be able to really go on tour off of it as soon as we get it to hear the right ears and take it where it needs to go.
Hey, can we get into Nature Boy one time?
Man, be my guest.
All right, let's get into this Nature Boy one time. Hey, you feels me? Hey, Monty, where they follow you?
That guy, Monty, Monte. Talk to me, I'll talk back.
King, where they follow you?
Keith Rice Music, Keith Rice, Rice Music.
George, where they follow you?
You can follow us at Cali's Ganja Mart CP.
Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Follow us Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, all that. Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Woo!
Le chien est le meilleur ami de la femme.
Hey, what is that? What language is that? Was that
French?
French. What was she saying? What does that mean? That's off of Matinee, ladies and gentlemen. Just that was a little sneak peek.
She's saying a dog is a man's best friend, but even then, a man must be, or a man or a woman must be their own best friend first.
What does that mean to you?
I don't know. I just wanted to intro. I wanted to intro on it, so I wrote.
Who told you that? Like, how did you hear about that in French? Like, you know French, nigga?
Nah, I just thought about that, and then I was like, well, I want to say it in French, so.
Who's saying that though?
Joey's girlfriend, the drummer. Her name is Pia.
She French?
Yes.
Crazy. Hey, that's tight though. All right, what does it mean one more time?
It means a man. A dog is a man's
He
best
could
friend.
have been lying. That's why.
No, I swear to God. A dog is a man's best friend, but even then, a man or a woman must be their own best friend first.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Now it's time to get into straight out the bucket. Now you're no stranger to this game right here, but we named this guy since the last time you been here.
Benjamin.
Yeah, his
We
name
ain't-
is Benjamin the Bucket.
Not the pink bucket no more.
Yeah.
His name's Benjamin.
Go ahead
We still
and
ain't
pull
decorated
3
him.
questions out of there.
Hey, we
read
ain't
them
done
out
this in a
loud.
long time. We
I
bring
know.
this out the spider webs and shit. Test it off one time.
If you didn't have to sleep, what would you do with the extra time?
Hold on, no, it's time out. Just
Oh,
answer
do that one first?
Yeah.
If I didn't-
Ice,
That's a good question.
that is.
ice, baby.
I'll probably be making music. That's about it.
Good answer.
All right, let's make more music. All right, next.
Fuck more bitches. No sweat.
Fuck, you feel me? Fucking more bit.
Thought that went without a question. Are you usually early or late? I'm right on time.
Right on time. Shout out, right on time. Truth.
What stereotype do I completely live up to?
You love chicken?
You like Kool-Aid?
I got tired of chicken as of recently. I love
You
cooking.
always, you got chapstick all the time?
Nah. Nope, my shit be ashy sometimes. So there go the stereotype.
You got any kids?
Nope.
You a baby daddy now. Okay.
Got no kids.
What's the stereotype
What
you live
else
up
is-
to? You got holy inside?
No, never.
You got EBT?
Nope. Mad racist right now. Continue. Continue though. What else? What? Please. I want to get to the
That's
bottom.
too funny.
Fuck. All right. Shit. What else? A stereotype for a black person? Man, that's a good question. Yeah. Your knees is ashy.
Nah.
You got bus token.
Nope.
You got a Metro card.
Nah. Don't jinx me though, man. I got into a damn
I
accident.
know.
like
I'm
a
not
week
trying to
ago.
do none of that. You feel me? Yeah. Got big money, big opportunity for all of us. You feel me? Fuck all that.
You wear do-rags?
Oh, you already know I wear do-rags. I stay with a do-rag on out in public.
What's a black thing? What's a black, like a real black thing?
I mean, I really don't fuck with sandals at all. Like,
Sandals?
I don't care about slip and slides and none of that shit.
That's a real,
Like,
no, that's real
I
black.
know it is,
That's,
but
like,
I say that to
like,
say.
don't tell no black, like, what's wrong with you?
I say
You wear
that to
shoes all the
say,
time?
as of recently, I've been converted to actually just walking around in slippers all the time.
That's lovely.
Like I got on
You
something
got,
right
you,
now.
You comfortable, huh?
Yeah,
You comfy,
Oh
chilling.
yeah, let them
I
toes
try to
free.
be. So I don't know if that's a stereotype though.
I ain't never heard that one.
Hey, you gotta pull some more. That was a good question, though. You pull some more. Pull some more.
Okay,
Pull
cool.
some
One more.
Yeah, pull.
You ever had a pinky in your ass? Nah.
And
How'd that get back in there?
yeah, how did I get
Cause y'all niggas is weird.
How did I get back up in there? Damn, who, nah, man, that's, I don't
They
know.
can't for
So,
sure wrote that
Is it
question.
typed
So
or is
no,
it
I would
written?
like to know. It's typed.
Oh, somebody did type that.
So if I was to say yeah to that shit, then where do we go from there?
Be like,
And it'll be over, my nigga.
be like, ladies and gentlemen, Kingdom,
The Hounds.
Hounds. Go get that EP, SoundCloud.
Has anybody else ever gotten that?
Nah, yeah,
A lot of people got it. Nobody ever answered the
Nobody
question,
answered. A female pulled it a couple of times. And
I
just,
feel
you
like
know,
people not trying to
they,
be 100.
you know, I'm about to say, have you ever got your ass eaten? That should be it, right? That should be it.
This nigga's gonna be honest with that.
Some people are. I know some people that be like, I'm proud to get that done. I'm proud to do that.
Nigga, you speaking from?
I'm proud because I am not that nigga. I am not that
Okay.
person to do
Nice
that.
cleanup.
I'm just saying. I'm just disclaimer myself.
I understand.
You know, but I'm just promoting the other people that told me
No, I feel you gotta represent for your.
for my yeah. But anyway, yo, that was that was Icebreakers. You know, straight out the trunk radio.
It's called Icebreakers, the game.
Icebreaker. You got Benjamin Bucket, my nigga. You know, yeah, all that. You know,
Hey, random question, real quick. Who gets the most pussy out of everybody in the band?
it has to be the singer.
Don't necessarily have to be.
It has
It's
to
not. I'd probably
He-
say it's Joey because he got a girlfriend.
All right, my nigga. But who get the groupies, bro?
fuck
Come
outta
on. This old PC ass nigga.
Man, I don't even. I mean, like, I'm not even gonna lie. So, like, I've grown, like, gotten to the point where I don't even be paying that shit no attention. Like,
Oh yeah, you got it like that.
I'm not gonna say all that, but like, I'm not thirsty.
I feel it. Okay.
Don't say you had to be thirsty, but who getting them draws?
I mean, I don't know.
I just want to know. I mean, that was a question for everybody. I was expecting the band to show
random
up.
question.
You all on your own,
I'm
like-
prepared.
All right.
They not shit.
Random question: have the band ever teamed a girl?
No,
Y'all ain't real.
we not.
Y'all ain't rock stars. What's wrong with y'all?
You know what? Some chick did say she wanted
She
to
would?
have
What's
a
up?
three-way with me and the keyboard player.
She's trying to get hounded.
Oh, we just turned that shit into a verb,
That's
nigga.
really nice.
See what I did there?
Trying to
No.
get hounded.
Hey, where they follow you at one time?
Follow me at Keith Rice Music, Keith.
Where they
Rice,
get- where they get your
RICE
music at?
You can go find me on SoundCloud.com/King Lee, or you can look me up on all the other streaming services as King under Detroit, California.
Is it King with a exclamation point as the I, right?
No, not as the I,
Not
just,
the I,
just
at
at the end. Yep.
Yes. I knew that. I knew it was in
KING
there.
exclamation.
Yeah. Go get that. Hey, we have 8 minutes left in this damn thing. I have some news I wanted to talk about
Oh,
about the world.
I
You
have
know,
one more question.
go ahead,
One more
because I want to
question.
get some take on his these news topics.
Okay, for
and
sure.
shit.
Real quick now, with the EP that you guys put out, do you feel like as a band y'all found y'all sound, or is it something y'all still building towards?
We did. I feel like we did, but we
Yeah.
still got a lot of, cause like, you know, just with the keyboard player now that didn't come, and our minds are steadily growing, and we're steadily taking in new sounds and trying to, you know, stretch ourselves to be able to, you know, just manipulate sound how we want to. So it might sound totally different next time. Like, I'm trying to make niggas bounce again. So
I feel it. You trying to make people dance again.
like, yeah, not even dance. Like, I've been listening to Juvenile lately. So
You trying to make them shake that ass?
low key though.
I
gotta
feel
see
it. We need that.
I gotta
though.
see how I can pull it off with a band though. Like,
I'm thinking, I was like, how is that gonna work? You know, you gonna have the drummer you should have some dancers on stage with you.
I mean, we can work it in there. I ain't paying nobody.
Listen, man.
Hey, let them know off top.
There's some
I ain't
girls
getting
out there,
paid.
bro. There's some females out there that will do it, you know, get that exposure.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure.
But, you know, when it's on one side.
So, before I get into these news, tell the fans what is your plans for the next for this year.
For this year, it's just to do more shows, and keep getting my production credits up on people. Like, last year was a really good year, so, you know, just keep making it happen and get my name out there and make sure niggas know what's happening.
Are you focusing more on the artist or the production of yourself?
I don't know, man, because people want what they want, and everybody's asking, you know, like, are you rapping? Are you rapping? And I'm like, not as much right now. And it's like, you know, I really want to make the impact that I want as far as making sure that, like, man, how many times you listen to a song and got the same damn beat? Like, I'm tired of that shit. Like,
Yeah.
I want to be able to get people's minds to want to at least, you know, give it the time to take in something else with, you know, on a different frequency.
I fuck with it.
Church.
All right, let me get into this. Some news, man. You know, the government is reportedly shut down. That means we can't do shit. I think it's because
Is that what that means?
I think it's because the weed got legal. That's all it is.
Well, they did an extension on that through February 8th.
Oh, that's why shops ain't charging the tax yet.
All niggas want to know is, can they get their taxes back? Is that it? Can we get our
Oh,
refund?
that's a big ass question. Can we get our money back? We get our money back?
Have you got
I'm
your
asking you.
W2?
nigga.
I don't
thought
know. I didn't know. Can we get our money back? I didn't follow like tax. I need my money.
They not sending out W-2, so I would assume not.
For real? Ooh.
Or people saying they haven't gotten theirs, right?
Yeah, I got all mines. I just got mine. Like,
Shut up then, nigga. Get the fuck out of here.
But I just want to
Shut
know,
up.
should
I
I
was
file
like,
right now, or
hey, this nigga.
should I hold off for a minute?
Shut up.
You know?
Hey, who you going for in the Super Bowl? Patriots or the Eagles?
Damn. That's a difficult one, because I really don't pay attention.
You
like,
don't play,
Fuck
sports,
the
nigga.
NFL.
football, but I know the Patriots done won like 8 times, right?
Yeah,
Everybody excited about Philadelphia or no?
I am just because of Meek Mill, because that Meek Mill video they had of them playing and hyping up while they were stretching.
Oh, yeah, I saw
that shit,
that.
I was like, I want to put on some pants.
It was hype.
It was tight, nigga.
Why did that excite you?
I'm an ex-football nigga, and that right there before the game,
I feel
wartime.
Yeah, you remember
nigga.
that moment,
And
yeah.
it's just like, nigga,
You was
kill a
gonna
nigga,
bash
nigga.
your head against the locker.
Nah, go get a clip and like, let's roll. You feel me?
Oh.
Yeah, all that. You feel
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, hey, Migos dropping Culture 2, January 26th. That's a 1 year anniversary of Culture 1. Well, Culture, yeah. Well, I can say Culture 1 now, yeah. You dig? So, shout out Migos. Are you a Migos fan? Are you looking forward to it?
They cool. I didn't listen to Culture 1, so I don't know.
All right, but anyway, hey, Sterling K. Brown won Outstanding Performer by Male Actor SAG Awards, and he was the first black male to do that.
Sterling K. Brown. That was the dude that just did.
It's this
OJ?
TV show. This Is Us. Yes, he was the black.
I keep hearing about that.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
was
know what
the
that is.
black lawyer, not defending
Mm-hmm.
OJ, but the prosecutor. Yeah.
That seemed like a positive brother, man. Like,
Yeah,
congratulations.
he
to
was
him.
crying and all that, you know. It was like a black community. Niecy Nash, it was the funny thing because the girl who's opening up the thing was struggling, and Niecy Nash looked over and saw the name. She snatched it out of her and said, "Mom!" Like she was like, "Da-da-da-da." Real black, you know, real excellent
Like
shit.
you playing games.
You know who won, bitch.
Right.
Hey, you feel me? Hey, we got 3 minutes left. Hey, you want to say anything to your fans? You want to give them some advice?
Man, I ain't got no advice for nobody because I'm trying to figure my shit out. But
Hey, that's
nothing but stay positive and all blessings to you and thank God or whoever you believe in for everything every day. I really like your catchphrase thing as well. You know,
Which one?
Which one? You got multiple ones.
Rise up, grind up, bless up.
Pray for somebody other than
Well,
yourself.
Yeah, yourself. You
gonna
already
put
know.
that on
A
this shirt.
You know, it's coming real soon.
Dude, for real?
Real deal, motherfucker.
Please do that.
For sure.
Yeah.
I need
We
that.
have some Straight Out the Trunk merchandise coming soon, you know? So,
word.
yeah, we got to elevate in 2018. Just
Oh,
can't stay
yeah.
stagnant, you know?
That's what it's
That's
always
facts.
all
Hell
about.
yeah, you know?
Oh,
Hey.
man. I really thank you guys for having me, by the way.
Always,
hey, bro,
man.
keep putting out music. I'm glad Monty found you a couple of years ago. And
Thank you.
I'm glad I followed you. And I didn't unfollow you. Yeah, I do that to people. I follow.
Oh, and thanks for performing at our all that.
Yeah,
last,
you did
in
perform at
December.
all that in December.
Appreciate you.
Really appreciate
I
it.
enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
Everybody in there always telling me they appreciate you. It was one of the best performances they remember, and
Yep.
it was dope.
No, man, it was a great vibe. Thank you guys. You guys put on a nice event. I know you was a little bit stressed out. And
I just had to take drinks and shit. You feel me?
Yeah, exactly.
I just had to calm down and shit. You know, it was
take
all
the edge
good.
off.
Yeah, man. Hey, follow us, Straight Out the Trunk Radio, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat.
All that.
Where they follow you, Monty?
That guy Monty, Monte. Talk to me, I'll talk back. Support the homies, man.
Hey, where they follow you at, George?
You can follow us at Cali's Ganja Mart CP or come down and see us at 20929-1 Roscoe Boulevard. Make sure you let them know you're from Straight Out the Trunk. You get a free gram with your donation.
All that, you know. Hey,
Yeah.
Keith, where they follow you at, King?
You can follow me at Keith Rice Music. That's Keith Rice, RICE Music.
Hey, shout out my nigga Brandon Kirby in the motherfucking back, nigga. This nigga, we go hella back, nigga. Hella back since probably like 8, 9 years old. Probably, I think some shit. You feel me? Real 818 shit, Pacoima, Silmar. All that, you feel me? Church. Hey, rise up, grind up, bless up. Pray for somebody other than yourself.
We out.
You ain't gonna say it.
I was
with us,
waiting for them to
nigga?
put that on the shirt part.
Oh, put it on the shirt part. It's coming, nigga. It's coming.
Well, it's been a long, long time, and I really miss you, baby. Come on and see me, baby, 'cause I really need you. Well, it's been a long, long time, and I really miss you, baby. Come on and see me, baby, 'cause I really need you. She don't come along, why don't you come see me, baby? She don't come along, why don't been a long, long time. But I can't forget you, baby. Come on and see me, baby. Cause I really need you. Well, it's been a long, long time. And I can't forget you, baby.